Former Chief Justice Sarath Silva has recently become one of the most controversial characters in the country. The reason for this controversy, Justice Silva, is your recent apology for a verdict that you had delivered 10 years ago almost. Why are you apologetic about this verdict?
Whenever some judge gives a final judgment, that always bothers the judge. Have I been right? Or may I have made a mistake in this process? Now the judgment in question, Nadim, is with regard to this helping Hambantota issue. So now lot of things flow from this judgment.
But the people also say that you're responsible for another verdict, which enabled the current regime to have its 2/3 majority. That parliamentarians, in keeping with their conscience, can cross over. Are you apologetic about that?
No. I have nothing to apologize there, nothing. No, this is a serious misconception. The law is very simple on this, nothing. We follow the British system in respect of parliamentary government. According to the British system, in the House of Parliament, in the House of Commons, any member of the House of Commons can cross the floor. So this is a salutary safeguard, Nadim, of an MP's rights.
One of your most controversial post-career judgments at this moment has been that the President cannot seek a third term in office. Your basis is that there's a flaw in the 18th Amendment to the Constitution. What exactly is this flaw?
So the disqualification comes not from holding office. Moment you are elected for the second time, on the date of election itself, he becomes disqualified. See the brilliance of Mr. Jayajawardhan. Why did he do that? Nothing. Because he knew that a person once elected will try to fiddle around with this system and get over this. Now Mr. Mahinda Rajapaksa is shrewder than Jayajawardhan and Chandrika Bandaranaike all put together. He thought by removing this, he can remove his disqualification. He was wrongly advised. So he enacted the 18th Amendment in September 2010 and removed this section. Just a mere removal.
31-2.
You know this. Everybody knows this because we have raised this issue. And he thought now the disqualification is over. So, I say that 31-2 removal operates for the future. This man has already become disqualified. That's the basis on which we raise this objection.
Didn't you realize that this conundrum existed 4 years ago when the 18th Amendment was passed?
Of course. You will ask the question, why didn't you raise it then?
Why didn't you raise it then?
No, Nadim, had I raised it then, our friend would have done another amendment. He would have done another amendment. He said, this repeal is effective from the date the Constitution was enacted. And that is the second amendment of the Constitution is based on that term. Second amendment of the Constitution, this will be effective from the day the Constitution came to force. So you could have brought about an amendment like that and we would have been helpless. So I waited till the correct opportunity. When he was announcing this presidential election, I raised this issue.
Now you say that this is the correct opportunity. We saw in 2010 that the name Sarath had a ring to it come election season. Sarath Fonseca, Sarath Kongahage and Sarath Silva. When you say this is the correct opportunity, is it also the correct opportunity for you to come into the spotlight, maybe as a common candidate?
Always personal motivation, Nadim, becomes a paramount issue in Sri Lanka. I won't blame you for asking this question. Certainly not. Nadim, I retired in June 1999 as Chief Justice. I'm thankful to Sirasa. They gave me an opportunity. June 1999 was a Posam Poe Day. They gave me an opportunity of having a Buddhist broadcast from Sri Mahabodhi, and I did that and very gladly renounced all office. At that time I clearly said I will not hold public office in this country again.